guys, welcome back. So today I want to talk to you guys about the new CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. Here I have the one in M50, which is called Soft Tan. So first of all, I want to address the fact that they have 40 shades of this. That is phenomenal, especially for the drugstore. So it should be damn near impossible for anyone to not be able to find their shade. But more than that, I want to pull up the website really quickly. And I'm going to just read, I'm just going to read some information from the site and see what it says here. It says, from your favorite CoverGirl foundation line comes a matte formula that is not drying or cakey. True Blend Matte Made's formula is developed with FlexiHold technology that creates a strong yet flexible film on skin for durability and comfort, while the mattifying powders absorb oil and minimize pores for a soft, matte, flawless finish up to 12 hours of wear. So some bullet points they have: 12-hour comfort matte, pore minimizing, oil control, transfer resistant in 40 shades. Okay, so usually I'm a little skeptical on trying matte foundations because I'm a dry skin girl. Matte foundations don't usually do well with my skin, but with the summertime coming up and knowing that my dewy and luminous foundations really won't be the best for this weather coming up, especially with how hot it gets, so on and so forth, I've been hoping to find something in a matte finish that would still look good on my skin. So I decided to pick this one up and put it through some tests. I started with this about a week ago, so I could try it several times without even realizing it. You guys have actually seen me already use it in several videos. So I've been able to play around with it a bit. So I'm going to not ramble on and not take forever with this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to show you the wear test, and then we'll come back and we'll do final thoughts on the foundation. Here we go. So quick check-in. The time is now 5:16 p.m. It was what, 12:55 when we first started. I'm trying to get the best lighting here. Okay, there we go. That's actually pretty good right there. So far so good. It's not breaking down or anything. It's not wiping away anywhere. It does say it's supposed to be transfer resistant. I did not have to set it. It did set itself down. So it's not looking super matte or super dried out. It's still looking very skin-like. It still feels incredibly comfortable. You can actually forget that you have it on. No settling into the lines on my forehead. No settling into my smile lines as yet. It is looking pretty good, you know. So yeah, so far so good. Just want to do a quick check-in, let you guys see what it's looking like right now. And I'm going to continue to wear this as long into the night as I possibly can, just to see what's going on here, and we'll check back in later. Okay, so we are back, and it is now 10:33 p.m. I hope that can show well. Yes. So 10:33 p.m. We started at 12:55, right? I hope so. I'm guessing. I think around 12:55. So what, 9.5, close to 10-hour wear test. And I have to say, this is doing so well. I want to point out a couple of things. So excuse getting all up in my business here, but it did break up a bit here on the chin. But I recall that that was where I put the Makeup Revolution concealer, because I was trying to cover up this huge monster zit on my chin. So I guess they just don't play well together, because if you look under my eyes, that creased a whole hell of a lot under there, which does not usually happen. And again, I'm guessing just the concealer and the foundation don't play well together. However, everywhere else on my face has done so well. It did not settle into any laugh lines. The forehead's looking pretty good up there. I mean, very expressive. I'm always doing something like this. So you're going to see where I've made those expressions, but there was no settling of the foundation into those lines of my face. Then my nose completely held up. All the makeup on my face sat really well. All the makeup is still there after all these hours. I didn't even use a setting spray or anything. I just wanted to see how everything performed on its own. And this is what we're looking like. No cake face going on. The longer you wear it, the better it seems to get. It looks more skin-like the longer you wear it. Sorry, that's my dog. It looks more skin-like the longer you wear it. I'm thoroughly impressed. This is the first time using it, so I'm gonna use it, of course, a few more times by the time you guys get to see this video. I'm gonna work with some different concealers with it to see which would work best, because clearly the Makeup Revolution concealer is a no-go combination for these two. So far, so good for now. So far, it's getting a thumbs up, and yeah. So let's scoot you along, and we'll get to close this out. Okay. So now that you got to see the wear test, just know that, you know, I really do like this foundation. Even though they have 40 shades, I did find it a little difficult to find what I think my shade is, because what I would normally go for, which is natural beige, looked very pinky to me in the bottle. It looked very similar to the COVERGIRL. Is it the Vitalist? Hold on one second. I want to say it's the Vitalist. All right. Yes, it looked very similar to COVERGIRL Vitalist Healthy Elixir in natural beige. It's very, very pinky in the bottle when you look at it. So their natural beige is not the natural beige that I'm used to with most foundation formulas. If you've never heard me say it before, I will say it here again. Usually whenever I'm looking for foundations at the drugstore where you cannot swatch, I always go for natural beige, because that usually tends to be the color that works for me. But I found that COVERGIRL, for whatever reason, what they call natural beige is very, very pinky and does not work for me, which is why I ended up picking up soft tan, because it was what I thought would work best. It's very strange, because when I first put it on, it seems to pull very orange, but then once I've had it on for a little bit, it seems to settle into a color that matches me. Now, make note of the fact that I didn't use any bronzer today. I did pull the foundation down just a little bit, but I don't have any bronzer or anything. I didn't want to use anything that was going to change the color of the foundation or make it be more difficult to tell what the color was. So this is just how the color adjusts once it's been on your skin. But anyway, more importantly, I really do like the foundation a lot. I definitely prefer it more applied with a sponge. The sponge helps to distribute the product evenly. It helps to shear it out just a little. It makes it so it's not heavy. It doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like it's clogging your pores. It is incredibly comfortable on the skin. And I think the longer you wear it and the longer you... hello, lipstick on my teeth. I think the longer you wear it and the longer you have it on, the better it looks, which I think is great because I'm a dry skin girl. So, you know, something that doesn't look too matte and too drying on a face that's already dry is amazing to me. You saw how in the wear test how many hours it was able to wear for and still look the same. I have finally found a concealer that it does work with. I don't want to specifically name the concealer yet because it is a new product that I'm trying out, so I'll be mentioning that soon. But you know, you just got to find the concealer that it works with, and yeah, you're good to go. You know, it can be built up in case you want more coverage, or you can keep it light. 2 pumps got my entire face covered, and I think it's very good coverage. And you're looking for something for upcoming summer months where, you know, dewy and luminous might be a little bit much. This is definitely one to try out. I find that it definitely works best with the Garnier Skin Actives under it, because this leaves such a moisturized, hydrated, you know, skin under it that works best for dry skin with this matte foundation on top. But definitely something that I would recommend. And I gotta tell you, this has got to be like the season for foundations, because everybody and their mama is coming out with a foundation now. And I have to tell you guys, the drugstore is hitting it out of the park when it comes to foundations, because pretty much everyone I've been trying so far has been a win. Like, I don't think there's any, at least not yet, that I've tried that have not been like just a win for me. So now I actually have to go take all of this off because I picked up this one here from Hard Candy, which is the Look Pro Bare It All Foundation and Concealer Stick. And now I need to go do a wear test on that one. So that's all that I have for you today on this foundation here. If you have any specific questions that I did not answer, please ask them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. You all have an amazing rest of the night wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Oh, why do I always forget this? If you haven't already, please comment, rate, subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. Until next time, bye-bye.